Hello and welcome. We're here at Blunston Arena. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the... Hello and welcome, one and all. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision. Sharma, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. We want the feet moving and settle in and start playing his shots. Warner up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Nice shot, runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. And a scamper through for a single, good running. Great shot, at least one on offer. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 9 off it. The Thunder, 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with pace now. Agar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edged, unplayable. Oh no, you cannot afford to miss chances like that. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot, should be runs here. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Huge edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Needs a dot ball.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Hobart coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. They'll get at least one here. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. 7 runs out of there. The Thunder, 28 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Ellis, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's a solid shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Runs possible. Warner muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Going with spin now. Driven through cover, just the one. Pulled away, beats square, fine leg coming around. absolutely middled that.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. The Thunder 40 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
Hit that hard and fast.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Hobart coming back into the attack has done well so far. Love back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. They'll get at least one here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Sharma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Dhoni will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after. But being tapped around a bit.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowl. Bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. That's a solid shot. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't afford to go. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 8th over. The Thunder are now on 65 full.
Shot. Should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Massive outside edge.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Oh, great shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Finds the edge.
End of the 9th over. The Thunder are now 66 full.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. They'll get at least one here. Edge, but it drops safely.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over. The Thunder are 80 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Stokes back on now.
For the Hurricanes.
Nice shot. Run's possible.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Middled that one. Great timing. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's a solid shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now at 7.
Hobart coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
For the Hurricanes.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Shot. Should be runs here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
End of the 12th over. The Thunder are now 4 full.
Love coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Warner advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that one. Wonderfully, fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The Hurricanes need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Rabada has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. They'll get at least one here. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely played. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Those runs bring out the 50 partnership between these two.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 14th over. The Thunder are now on.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ellis back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Hurricanes.
Chance to run 2.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. There'll be runs here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Warner has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Played that reverse sweep nicely. Didn't try to hit the ball too hard, and that'll take some stopping. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now on.
Ellis coming back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot. Should be runs here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Shot. At least 2 on offer. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Markram looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Another pour over completed. The batters starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. Yes. Nine runs added there. The Thunder are 146 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Middled that one. Great timing. There could be a couple if they hustle. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Smacks that away through the gap. They'll get at least one here.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
There'll be runs here. The bowler looks really confident. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 19th over. The batting team.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Good shot. A beauty.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And that's the end of the innings. The Hurricanes have been set a target of 175 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Samson, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. Here we go. First ball.
It's still no one there. Could be four. Now, good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot. Runs possible. He's quick onto that in the infield. Chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. Yep. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Thick edge. That's the over. The Hurricanes, 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No. Terrible shot. They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the over. The Hurricanes are now falling forward. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Sampson, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Massive outside edge. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. The Hurricanes 30 for none.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. And could win them the match.
The new bowler into the attack. For the Thunder.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's been through the air, but 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good shot, a beauty.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Love drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far with such a lot of power. There's some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Super shot, that. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 5th over. The Hurricanes are now 54. Ball for none. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. That's much better. Yada will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Shot, should be runs here. Gets that away. That was just a poor over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, only one way this is going.
You wouldn't have thought. The power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Might look to go big again here.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. They'll get at least one here. Chance to run 2.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Over. The Hurricanes are 90 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Power and precision in that shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 9th over.
I'd say that was the right call not to run it. Again, there's some strong arms out there in the field.
The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, making it look very easy. 6 runs.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. That was a really well-timed shot off the bat that saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 10th over. The Hurricanes are now on 10. The new bowler into the attack. Back for the Thunder. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Absolutely middle that. Swept away, but finds the fielder. They'll get at least one here. He was quick onto that in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it. Nice and tight, made it hard to score.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Flintoff. To bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Go for it. What a shot. Open the face up. Over cover point. Square drive for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. That was just a poor over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
The new bowler into the attack. The Thunder. The new bowler into the attack. To the Thunder.
How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No. Terrible shot. Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
The power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
The new bowler into the attack. Back for the Thunder.
It's gone down. What a chance. Nicely played.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Nicked it.
Good return there, back from the deep. Turning down runs that are that safe just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Chance to run two. Jeez, time that well.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Massive outside edge. Dropped. What a let-off. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the right, and secondly, you use someone else.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Shot, at least two on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. How will the bowler respond?
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
Jadeja straight through. The batter was late on that one.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
super shot, that. That is quite extraordinary. Love, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
They'll get at least one here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.